What's up, y'all? It's your boy Said. Let's talk. All right, so Vivica Fox and her little crew is at it again. They still going on about this. So first, they talking about the pastor dude, I think it's Pastor Brian or something like that, who issued an apology for the things that he said about Kevin Samuels, right? He issued an apology because he had said some foul stuff. He apologized for it. They got on that man for that, ridiculing him and all kind of stuff, right? Why? Because the man realized that he did something wrong and went back and apologized for it. He cleaned it up. And now y'all getting on to him. This man is the pastor of a church. Probably a huge following. His people probably like him. Meaning Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying? So when you put two and two together, his congregation is like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? So he like, okay, cool. And if that wasn't the case, maybe he started getting blowback from his peers. You know what I'm saying? Like other pastors and stuff like that, and the people that they may have to answer to professionally. So he went back and issued an apology. Okay, cool. But now you got, like I said, Vivica Fox and her crew getting on to the man. It makes no sense, y'all. Like at this point, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, for real. And it's a lot of stuff that people can say, like, it's for old women, you know what I'm saying, talking about the man, you know what I'm saying? But then if you say that, you just as wrong as them. So you can't say that, you know what I'm saying? Even though I want to. But it's whatever. It's whatever. But listen, y'all, who's on that show? Vivica A. Fox, Claudia Jordan, Selena Johnson, and Lisa Ray. Right. 4 black women. I can understand Vivica Fox, you know what I'm saying, attitude towards him because they had a brief, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to call it, go back and forth when he was still alive. So she generally don't like the man. Okay, cool. Still no reason to speak ill about the dead. No reason for that. Unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all had y'all issues before. Okay, cool. The rest of them, I don't get it. And it's like y'all want to go on TV and do this stuff and talk about this man, right? And continue to do it. And continue to get on other people who made apologies for what they said, speaking on the dead. And y'all gonna get on that man for doing that? Okay. All right. Y'all already know when you put out that kind of energy. Y'all already know. And if you don't, you should. You should. It's a trip, though. It's a trip. I don't understand it. Why is it that y'all have so much to say now that this man has passed? When he was here, none of y'all had nothing to say. Well, Vivica Fox said something. You know what I'm saying? Got roasted, but it's whatever, right? She did say something. Okay, cool. It don't make sense. Now, okay, the other thing, what y'all were talking about, y'all talking about the fact that, which was a lie, by the way. Y'all said he had a GoFundMe account to get buried. Really? And talking about Lisa Ray said, oh, he should have had his stuff in order. He talking all this stuff about black women, and when he passed, he had to get a GoFundMe. How wrong can you be? And I'm so glad that one of the people on the show with you corrected you about that and told you that it was debunked. You know what I'm saying? That it was a lie. And what you do? Y'all go watch the tape and watch her reaction to that. Exactly. Right. Come on now. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I don't know none of them. I ain't trying to know none of them, but it showed no class. And I know that they all classy women, but on this particular subject, they are showing no class. This is what it is, y'all. Hey, I got a little itty bitty channel. It is what it is. I can say what I want. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. So, somebody tagged them in it. They not gonna care. Not my little itty bitty channel. But guess what? If they do see it, oh well. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. It's been celebrity folks who've been speaking on them. You know what I'm saying? So them seeing a little video of me, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I hope enough people can say stuff to where they get to realize in their head, you know what? No, matter of fact, they know better already because all of them are women of a certain age. So all of them know better. They all know better. Matter of fact, why ain't none of them, you know where? No. Yeah, okay. I'm just saying, have that same energy for the mass shooter. Have that same energy, the same energy that they got for this man passing and doing all this, you know what I'm saying, cheerleading and stuff or whatever. Have that same energy. Okay. I'm just saying, y'all, like, because did any of y'all post up, you know what I'm saying, anything about him and say that, you know what I'm saying, y'all glad, whatever. Or y'all wish or whatever. Okay. Right. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. That's what we talking about today. Why is it that y'all want to continue to try to tear this man down? Even in his death. It don't make sense. And like, y'all just won't let it go. You just won't let it go. Why? Because you felt a lot of stuff that he was talking about was directed at you. Or maybe not even directed at you, but you do some of that stuff. You carry some of those traits. Or y'all carry some of those traits. Just saying. A GoFundMe account. Do y'all understand how much money that man made? Which is why I'm glad that they debunked that one quickly and let y'all know what the deal was. Man probably had more money than all of y'all. I'm just saying, and I ain't hating. All y'all got more money than me, so it is what it is. But I'm just saying, don't hate on that man. I'm talking about a GoFundMe. And let me say this, by the way, right? If all of his fans and stuff all put money in to get that man buried, if that was the case, what's wrong with that? If that was the case, which is not, but what's wrong with that if it was? Because he got enough people who supported him and followed him, you know what I'm saying, and really was digging what he was saying, that in his passing, they all want to show love and make sure that he went out the right way. What's wrong with that? Right? And these would be non-family members. Are y'all saying, are y'all jealous or something? Like, y'all fans wouldn't do that for y'all? Do y'all still have fans? I've never had fans, so I'm just saying. But do y'all still have fans that would do that? Have y'all ever thought about, God forbid, but if one of y'all was in that situation and people started saying that about y'all, have you ever thought about that? Okay, I'm just saying, like, you really got to think about stuff before you start spewing this hatred and stuff like that, getting on national television in front of millions of fans, you know what I'm saying, millions of people, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and start saying stuff like this. Y'all part of the program? Y'all part of the system? I'm just saying, I just want to know. Like, y'all really mad because this man was pointing out a lot of stuff trying to make people better. Better, men and women. Like, the man had so many testimonials about people who met on his show and got married, engaged, all kind of stuff, right? But not one time did y'all say anything about that. It's just, oh, he tear down black women. No, he don't. Y'all ain't never stopped to watch the whole podcast. The whole podcast, from beginning to end. Anywhere from 2 hours to 3 hours. Watch the whole podcast and you will see y'all doing all this stuff based off clips. A 30-second clip. Which is marketing the same way y'all would do when y'all trying to promote one of your B-list movies. Right? You make little clips, little ads, you throw them out there, little previews, you throw them out there, right? And it got to be something that's going to catch the people's attention. So, pardon me, when y'all seen the Average at Best video, it's no different. You know what I'm saying? It was no different with that video, that Average at Best video, which is how most of y'all found out about him. But, I mean, come on now. We know it today is clickbait. That's what it was. He had to throw out the most, you know what I'm saying, jaw-dropping part of that particular phone call / interview. And it caught everybody's attention, caught on like wildfire. Oh, but because of that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, now he tearing down black women. See, y'all not listening to the show. Y'all not watching the show. You got to listen to what's said before and what's said after so you can get the whole message, you know what I'm saying, in its entirety. So you won't do what you're doing right now. I'm just saying. Now, let me say this, though. Did he say some crazy stuff? Yes, he said some crazy stuff. Yes, he did. I didn't agree with everything he said. Not at all. But I agree with a lot of it. I was a fan. Nothing wrong with that. But he said some crazy stuff. But that's anybody who got a podcast. Go on YouTube and watch all of the podcasts that you can. And everybody say some crazy stuff. It's clickbait. And even the stuff that's not clickbait, it's a real live interview / phone call / FaceTime, webcam, whatever you want to call it. It's real people. Real people. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody get loud with him, he would get loud back the same way you would do. The same way you would do. If somebody say something to cross the line with you, you going to say something to cross the line back to them. It's no different with him. It was just the way he did it. It was such cool, calm, and laid back, but still the words were so sharp. And it was also things that women are not used to hearing from men. So that's why it hit so hard. That's why it hit so hard. But at the same time, he started a conversation that's not going to stop. He no longer here, but this particular conversation is not going to stop. People going to be talking about this for years and years and years and years to come. You know what I'm saying? He helped a lot of men get back on their game. Because when you think about a lot of stuff that he was saying, even though like 85%, 90% of his interviews and calls were women. But when you listen to the stuff that he was saying in them calls with them women, it was about men. You know what I'm saying? It was about men. So men is listening to this stuff and men like, okay, yeah, I need to tighten my game up like this, tighten my game up like this, tighten my game up like this. See what I'm saying? No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. Y'all just ready to keep spewing hatred. You know what I'm saying? For real. What if your favorite celebrity, not even favorite, but somebody you like, somebody you watch all the time, was no longer here. And then you get on the internet and you see people just knocking them down all the time. You know what I'm saying? Constantly trying to tear down their reputation and do all this other stuff. What would you think about it? And let's say somebody y'all holding, no. Matter of fact, I don't even want to put that on no person. Nope. But we just going to say anybody who you may like on the internet or who's celebrity status. It hit different then, right? It always hit different. Like I said, with Vivica Fox, I can understand. I can understand that, you know, to a certain extent. They had beef when the man was alive. Okay, cool. She kept her same energy. Okay, cool. All right, I guess. But you would still think that somebody her age, you know what I'm saying? Even though you don't like the man, you don't have to speak negatively in his death. Not online anyway, and not on national television. And it didn't go as planned, did it? It didn't go as planned. Yeah, the blowback is crazy. Just saying, man. I'm just saying, it be stuff like, it be like that sometimes. It really be like that sometimes. I'm really kind of disappointed, for real. Really kind of disappointed when you look at the amount of people that's actually saying something negative. Celebrities and all that. First, it just started out as regular folks on IG, YouTube, whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? And then it went from that to celebrities. Like, for real, celebrities? Like, so you had all y'all in y'all feelings. All right, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Man pointed out a lot of y'all BS. Y'all ain't like that. A lot of it. Gave voices back to men who didn't have voices. Right? Pointed out certain things that men need to start looking at and realizing. And he did the same for women. See, a lot of people don't realize, right, that before he started focusing more on women, For 4 years, he was focusing on guys. 4 years. Nobody paid his show no attention. Very little. 4 years. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? He didn't blow up. As soon as he, you know what I'm saying, switched it up a little bit and started having more interviews and calls and stuff with women, somebody snatched that one little clip and it went viral. Because from what I understand, he didn't put that clip out. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. And then boom, the rest is history. But I'm just saying, y'all, wasn't nobody checking for him. It was all good. It's all good when somebody talk about men in a negative way. It's all good. Nobody got nothing to say then. Nobody got nothing to say. Let them say something about a woman. Oh, you can't say that, man. Sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere. Because all y'all be trying to get men to be traditional while y'all be modern. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. For real. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like y'all took the rules at the strip club and put them in the streets. That's one thing. Then y'all want men to be traditional men. But y'all gonna be modern women. Excuse me, modern women, pardon me. Oh, I work, independent, my own money, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and that's all well and good. That's great. But then you get a man and you want a man who gonna pay everything for you. So he gotta be traditional. And you get to be modern. How's that working out for most of y'all? Okay, exactly. Exactly. Like, just think about that. Just think about that. Y'all want to be modern, right? Independent, blah, 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 right? And y'all want a man to be traditional. Pay your bills, provide, protect, blah, blah, blah. Care about your emotions and feelings now. And y'all want him to emote more and all this other blah, 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 all this other BS, right? Right, okay. And like I said, how was that going? How was that going? All these feminist views and all this other crap. How was that going? Y'all better look at some of these horror stories that women are putting out. That women are putting out. Not men. Okay. All right. And let me say this too. I ain't talking about none of these dudes who ain't nothing. We know the nothing men out here. We know them. We know all the ones, you know what I'm saying? Like the Pookies and the Ray Rays. Yeah, we ain't talking about them. We talking about the good bros. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. I ain't just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Ladies, y'all was sold a dream. Y'all was sold a dream. Y'all was told a lie. And y'all just running with it. Y'all running with it. Running with it. Pew. But unfortunately, some of y'all ain't gonna be able to cross the finish line. A lot of y'all ain't gonna be able to cross the finish line. Marriage rate is 1 out of 4. That's 25%. 1 out of 4. And y'all outnumber us, meaning black women and black men, is 3 million more y'all than us. 3 million more. But y'all coming with all this crap, you know what I'm talking about? Like, okay, I want to break the numbers down real quick. So with it being that much of a difference between black men and black women, right? But then all y'all going after the same men. All of y'all going after the same men. Y'all all went to, and we talk about modern day women. Modern day women. Nobody over 35. You know what I'm saying? We talking about some of these younger women who all going after the same men. But quick to say, ain't no good men out here. Well, guess what? All of y'all are going after 10% of men. 10%, the top 10%, the top 10. All of y'all are going after the top 10. Think about that. Think about that. All of y'all. Think about if 10 men trying to holler at you and y'all only give y'all number out to 1. Maybe 2. That's 20% right there. Right? But those same 2 men, right? Those same 2 men are in the same pack of 10 that holler at your friend, and then your other friend, and then your other friend, and then her sister. You see what I'm saying? And those the same 2 men who getting everybody's number. But then y'all say all men cheat. Really? Oh, y'all going after the same man. And speaking of that, do a lot of them women on that show who was all talking about Kevin Samuels, do they have men? Are they in stable relationships? Are they married? I'm just saying. Why you out here speaking on the dead? Like, that's the kind of energy you putting out? And maybe that's the reason why you ain't where you want to be in a relationship. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, who knows? I'm just saying. Because Lord knows if you do this to basically a stranger, who knows what you're doing to people that you know what I'm saying, on a more personal level. What type of energy you spewing out and words you spewing out to them behind closed doors. If you're willing to spew this out to the world about how much you know what I'm saying, about somebody passing, then yeah, ain't no telling what you're saying behind closed doors. Ain't no telling what you're saying. Probably some of everything. Just the worst of the worst of the worst, sir. Like, makes no sense, y'all. It makes no sense. All right, y'all. I'm your boy Said. I'm out of time. Till the next time, I'm screaming, let's talk. Peace.